So, hello guys. So, this is the part 2 of what I'm sharing. Ayun na nga. I am very grateful of what happened today. Kahit na na-stress ako, na-confuse ako, ang dami kong naramdaman na emotions. Gusto ko lang naman pumunta ng bangko. I realized na merong tinuturo sa akin si Lord in the situation na wag lahat, don't take everything against you. Although there are times talaga nakaka-trigger, and wag mong isipin na kalaban mo yung mga tao na gumagawa ng ganun. I realized na I was being attacked din ng enemy na to get mad at people. Kasi it's easy to get mad at them kasi parang ito yung decision ko eh. Parang like, for example, like, I can get mad at Kuya. Like, Kuya, nag-book ako going to the place that I have to go. So, why are you suggesting other way around? Diba? Like, ito yung binook ko. Dapat hindi ka na magbigay pa sa akin ng decision na, alam mo yun. Although, kung titingnan mo siya, he's just suggesting para hindi ako ma-hassle, mas malapit, mas mura, parang ganun. Nung una naman, hindi naman din siya nag-offer agad na babaan yung amount. Hindi pa nagbabago yung decision ko noon. So, sabi niya, sige, ma'am, nag-change na lamang yung decision making niya na babaan na lang, ganun. So, if you will look at it, guys, the schemes of the enemy talaga, just to get your yes. Diba? I have nothing against you, Kuya. He's very nice. He's very kind. Actually, at the end of the day, diba, what was meant for evil, God will use it for good. Ginamit siya ni Lord. Kasi, parang nalungkot na ako. Nasayang yung oras ko. And, imbes na makatipid ako, hindi ako nakatipid. Kasi na-double pa yung babayaran ko. Diba? Which is, magkano lang naman siya supposed to be. So, yun, na-stress ako. But I realized na that lesson was for me, na it's not just for the situation, it can be applicable to anything, or it can be applicable to anyone. I don't know who needs to hear this, but when you already, for example, when you already ask God for a decision making, for example, si God yung tinanong mo sa isang decision, may it be big or small, and napag-usapan niyo na Lord, yun yung decision nyo, go for it. Huwag mong hayaan na ma-change yung decision-making mo out of one perspective ng isang tao, or like suggestion, or like sinabi niya, ito na lang yung ano mo, or like may sinabi ng ibang tao, or may sinabi lang yung tao, magpapalit na yung decision-making mo. Stand firm kung ano yung decision mo, kung sa tingin mong tama yun. At least at the end of the day, wala kang sisisihin. But the lesson here is that, parang bakit ko i-blame yung ibang tao sa decision making ko, 'di ba? Ako yung nag-decide noon eh. Na pwede man ako nag-no. I guess I also have to work on na I need to learn to say no. Na hindi ako para like i-please, kasi sometimes pini-please natin yung ibang tao eh. O sige, ganito ganyan. Parang for example, nag-order ka sa McDo. Ang gusto mo lang naman regular lang yung order kasi busog ka, gusto mo lang naman mag-snack. Sinabi sa'yo nung cashier na upsize na lang natin, ma'am. Ganon. Tapos parang dahil doon sa suggestion nila yun, nagbago yung decision mo, di ba? Which is, hindi ka naman talaga kakain ng marami. Napakain ka pa ng marami, di ba? So, I guess, the lesson here is that, don't allow people or circumstances to change your decision making. Always ask the Lord then. Like, Lord, tama ba itong decision ko? Mag-ask ka din kay Lord if tama ba yung ginagawa mong decision. I think, for me, it's very important na, Matthew 6:30, diba? But seek first His kingdom and righteousness, and these things shall be added unto you. So, in everything you do, may it be big or small, allow God to help you in your decision making. Tulad yan, I know that God was already warning me on my decision making, but then, I made a choice, pinili ko yung gusto ko. Since pinili ko yung gusto ko, may consequences lahat ng decision making natin, lahat ng gagawin natin, lahat ng actions natin. Although, nagamit si Kuya, and then yung cashier din doon, na-upset ako kasi like, They were supposed to be working kasi it's working hours. Pero may mga chikahan, mga chismisan moment, ganun. Okay lang naman, pero alam mo yun, patapos na eh. Patapos na yung shift, pwedeng patapusin nyo muna kaysa magchikahan kayo ng nagtatrabaho. Tapos, parang, di ko alam kung sa manager ba yung pinapa-approve yung sa basta that thing is that sobrang off, ganun. The thing is that, it shouldn't be that way. But it's okay. Kasi I cannot control them, diba? The thing is that, it was for me. Yung lesson na yun, it was for me na, anak, I already warned you. Kasi lahat nakikita na ng Diyos bago pa siya mangyari. Winarningan ako, sinabihan ako, but I didn't listen. So, ito yung nangyari sa akin, diba? So, I cannot get mad at them. Sinabi ko na lang na, nung umalis, yung palis na ako, hindi ko na siya, kasi sabi nila, madidelay. So, parang tomorrow na. I have errands tomorrow. I have different work to do tomorrow. So, wala na akong time for that. Although, I need it. But then, I cannot do other errands pa. So, I realized na it was also my fault because I should have listened na kung ano yung discernment ko na nung una. And kung ano yung sinabi rin sa akin ni Lord. So, sometimes talaga, mabilis tayong masisway sa mga decision making natin. Ayun lang. Huwag natin hayaan na yung ibang tao yung mag-dictate kung ano yung dapat gawin natin. Not unless we really felt that it was the voice of the Lord telling us yung ganong bagay. Kasi, if it's from the Lord, there will be peace and joy and calmness. But if not, if you have second thoughts, doubts, might as well have it checked na ask the Lord for wisdom and discernment, and then ask for counsel. Second, opinion, parang sa doctor, taray. The second opinion, like, kung mayroon kang accountable person, na sa tingin mong may wisdom din yung sa tingin mong bibigyan ka ng talaga ng help na makakapag-decide, i-discern mo din kung makakatulong ba yung decision making nila. Pag ganun, pag nagkakaroon ka ng But then, if you know in your heart na ito yung sa akin na na-impress sa akin, then panindigan mo yun. Yung decision making mo na yun. Basta at peace ka ha. Kasi our hearts is very deceitful, guys. That's why, ask the Lord. Proverbs 3:5, guys. Ang maganda dito. Lean not on your own understanding. And always be dependent on the Lord. And whatever God tells you, if you have a decision making to make, na nakausap mo na si Lord about it, you prayed for it, go for it. Huwag ka magbago ng decision just because of the perspective, opinions of other people. Kasi, it can be good or bad yung magiging turnout nito. But then, always discern. Sometimes naman, merong namang good doon, no? Depende sa situation. So, in my case, I was wrong. And, wala na. Gusto ko lang siya i-share kasi baka may matutunan din kayo. So, I thank the Lord for today's lesson. Kasi, talagang natutunan ko na parang I think tatatak to sa akin. Not just I think. I really believe na tatatak siya sa akin, and sana lagi kong maalala tong lesson na to para in my decision making, I would always involve the Lord, and I would always ask for wisdom and discernment. And at the same time, seek counsel din sa right people, right friends. Yun lang. So, thank you so much, guys.